Welcome back to Auto Reviews, the channel where we take you deep inside the world of the most exciting cars on the planet. From hypercars to luxury sedans, from track-focused machines to futuristic concepts, this is where you'll find the most detailed breakdowns, so you know exactly what makes these machines so special. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated supercars of the next generation, the 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. This car isn't just an update, it's a complete evolution of the Aventador legacy, blending raw power, extreme design, and cutting-edge technology into one brutal yet beautiful package. Lamborghini has always been about making a statement, and the Aventador SVJ has been the ultimate symbol of that philosophy. The original Aventador SVJ took the world by storm with its naturally aspirated V12, its aggressive aerodynamics, and its track-focused DNA. But 2026 brings a whole new chapter. With tightening emission standards and the shift toward hybrid and electrification across the supercar market, Lamborghini had to reinvent the Aventador SVJ without losing its soul. And trust me, they've done exactly that. Let's start with the heart of the beast, because that's where Lamborghini always shines. The 2026 Aventador SVJ continues to use a naturally aspirated V12, but it's been heavily reworked and paired with a hybrid system. Yes, the rumors were true. This new SVJ features an advanced plug-in hybrid setup that takes performance to a whole new level. The V12 alone produces around 820 horsepower, slightly more refined and efficient than the previous generation, but when combined with the three electric motors, the total system output rockets up to an astonishing 1050 horsepower. That's right, over 1,000 horses, all waiting to be unleashed the moment you put your foot down. The hybrid system isn't just about raw numbers, though. Lamborghini designed it with performance as the priority. The electric motors provide instant torque, filling in the gaps where the V12's revs are still climbing, meaning acceleration is smoother, sharper, and more explosive than ever. 0 to 60 miles per hour is achieved in under 2.5 seconds, and the top speed is claimed to exceed 220 miles per hour. But beyond the numbers, what Lamborghini has managed to do is preserve that raw, spine-tingling feel of a naturally aspirated engine while giving it the future-ready power boost of electrification. And let's talk about sound, because for many Lamborghini fans, that's non-negotiable. The 2026 SVJ retains the thunderous roar of the V12, a sound that no turbocharged or all-electric rival can replicate. The engineers have fine-tuned the exhaust to make sure the hybrid system doesn't water down the drama. So when you're behind the wheel, you'll still get the wail, the crackles, and the pops that define the Aventador experience, but now with an extra layer of electrified immediacy. Moving on to design, the 2026 Aventador SVJ is a masterpiece of Lamborghini styling. It's sharper, wider, and more aggressive than anything we've seen before, and every angle screams aerodynamics. Lamborghini's aerodynamica Lamborghini Adava, or ALA system, has been further developed. This active aero setup adjusts flaps and vents in real time to balance downforce and drag, making the car stick like glue on corners but slice through the air on straights. Massive air intakes dominate the sides, a sculpted hood channels airflow perfectly, and the rear wing is not just huge, but fully active, shifting angles depending on the driving conditions. The result is a car that's not only jaw-dropping to look at but also incredibly efficient on the track. The chassis has been re-engineered with more lightweight carbon fiber than ever before, helping offset the added weight of the hybrid system. Lamborghini has worked tirelessly to keep the curb weight competitive, and despite the hybrid components, the SVJ tips the scales impressively close to its predecessor. This balance means the SVJ remains a true driver's car, not just a numbers machine. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cockpit that's futuristic yet still unmistakably Lamborghini. The cabin is drenched in carbon fiber, Alcantara, and premium leather, but it's the technology that really stands out. A fully digital instrument cluster delivers real-time performance data, hybrid system status, and even track telemetry. The infotainment system has been upgraded, though let's be honest, this isn't the kind of car you buy for Apple CarPlay. But Lamborghini still ensures you get the latest connectivity features, voice controls, and a sleek user interface that feels high-end and intuitive. The seats are racing-inspired buckets that hug you tightly, reminding you that this is a machine built for speed first, comfort second. Now, let's touch on price, because this is where things get serious. The 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ starts at around $750,000. That's a hefty jump compared to the previous generation, but it reflects the hybrid technology, the higher power output, and the exclusivity factor. And of course, like all Lamborghinis, the price can skyrocket with custom options. Lamborghini's ad personam program allows buyers to personalize everything, from bespoke paint colors and interior materials to custom stitching and unique trim elements. So realistically, many Aventador SVJs will cross the $1 million mark once owners finish ticking boxes. What makes the SVJ even more desirable is its rarity. Lamborghini has announced that production will be limited, keeping this as a truly special model for collectors and enthusiasts alike. With the Aventador nameplate coming to an end and the SVJ representing the pinnacle of its evolution, this car is destined to be a future classic. Owning one isn't just about performance, it's about having a piece of Lamborghini history, a last hurrah of the naturally aspirated V12 era. Driving impressions, though not yet fully public, suggest that the 2026 SVJ is sharper and more engaging than ever before. The hybrid torque makes corner exits instantaneous, while the refined suspension setup keeps the car planted yet surprisingly manageable. It's still an Aventador, meaning it demands respect and confidence from the driver, but Lamborghini has made it more predictable, more rewarding, and even more usable in everyday conditions. You can even drive it in full electric mode for short distances, perfect for slipping through city streets quietly before unleashing the fury on an open road. Of course, the Aventador SVJ will face competition. Rivals like the Ferrari SF90, the McLaren P1 successor, and even fully electric hypercars like the Rimac Navara are all fighting for dominance. But the Aventador SVJ stands apart because it refuses to compromise on its identity. It doesn't go fully electric. It doesn't downsize to a V8. It stays true to the V12 heritage while smartly integrating modern hybrid tech to stay relevant in the next era of performance cars. At the end of the day, the 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is more than just a supercar. It's a statement that Lamborghini is not ready to let go of the soul-stirring, fire-breathing V12, even in a world pushing toward electrification. It's a reminder that emotion, sound, and drama still matter in the age of hybrid powertrains. And for those lucky enough to own one, it's a ticket into one of the most exclusive clubs in the automotive world. So, if you've been waiting to see how Lamborghini would evolve the Aventador into the future, the 2026 SVJ is the answer. It's extreme, it's advanced, and it's everything a Lamborghini should be. With breathtaking power, jaw-dropping design, and a price tag to match, the Aventador SVJ isn't just a car, it's a legend reborn. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. What do you think about Lamborghini keeping the V12 alive with hybrid technology? Is this the perfect balance of tradition and innovation, or would you prefer to see Lamborghini go fully electric? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Auto Reviews for more in-depth looks at the most incredible cars from around the world. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your dreams racing forward.